When you know say Bruce Golden could have saved we. Hear me out. He had the perfect idea, or at least the perfect first step to solving the political tribalism in the country, the bad deal making, the pork barrel politics, and the garrison politics. All symptoms were enough developing country face. But first, welcome, Dancehall Rewind. It's me again with another quick rant. Sensible rant, I feel. Comment if you agree. The two-party system. The two-party system forces poor people to choose between the lesser two evils all over the world. And the only thing that make it worse is that the two-party system is always a winner takes all. So just like how everyone we know, when one party win, no food nor run for the other side. So let me give you some context. So remember, Jamaica is a young country, right? We're born, come see, other societies. And technically speaking, we inherited our two-party system from Britain. And it certainly never helped we have America right there, so with for them two-party system where that's what happens when you take it to the super extreme. Most how we got to that point, ask your auntie and your granny about Jamaica in the 70s. That was when political violence was hot. Streets did red. When the NDM was put at the forefront of the country's conscious. I'm not saying when they became the most popular. I'm saying when they became a part of the country's consciousness. When for a split second they were on TV and people knew they were an option. Not like the Marcus Garvey party where most people don't even know exists. Right? Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say the NDM must run the country. It doesn't have to be the NDM. It could be the Jamaican People's Labour National Movement. It doesn't matter. It's the principle, the third party, the third opinion. Let me break it down for you. When a third party is present, right, and them have some power in the government, are the most difficult tasks we ever try. Because that's literally telling the people in power to give up them power. And make the people who disagree with them have more power. To the person in power, that makes no sense. Why would I make you call the shots when the people say me must call the shots? When that's not necessarily right. The system dictated that you must call all the shots because it's winner takes all. Developed countries like Netherlands, Canada, we have more than two parties and strong minority governments. There's a lot more equity. And I'm not trying to say that the country can progress without this. A country can get rich. A country can progress without any of this that I'm suggesting. But it will always be at the expense of the poor parts of the population. Always. The only way to change it is to increase the amount of opinions in the political sphere. Woof. But I don't want to take the channel too serious. But yeah, and I don't think any other videos after this going to be as tense as this. But the IMF rubbed me away because if you read the book, Economics, where you go? The Economic Hitman. There's a book about economic hitmen where countries just give big loans to smaller countries and it crush them in the end and leave them grandchildren in debt. Kind of like we right now, right? Because we still a pay off debt. We still a pay off debt with PJ take out, you know. We're still paying off those debts. Yo, you stick around again? Honestly, thanks. Even if you never like and subscribe, but me rather you subscribe still. Just form the community. And remember to follow Dancehall _rewind on Instagram. Only use Instagram. Everything else, peace.